Welcome to the very first Ask Karen Hager. This is the no makeup, no production value thing that comes to you every 2 weeks where I answer the questions that you've sent in via email. So let's get started, shall we? This first question is from Vicky, and she says, I have residual pain and anger from my husband's illness and death. What kind of a ritual or practice could I do daily to move this negative energy out? Thank you for your question, Vicky. I believe strongly that we cannot let go of something that we still believe has value to us. So if there is a way in which, Vicky, that anger, that pain is serving you, if you're using that for whatever reason to keep yourself from moving forward, it's important to examine that before you try really hard to banish it. Everything that comes into our lives, good or bad, happy or sad, annoying or joyful, we need to acknowledge it first, say thank you, and then discern, does this serve me, or can I let this go? In the case of the pain and anger that you're feeling from your husband's death, it may be best for you first to truly acknowledge that. Why are you so angry? How does it feel when you express that anger? How can you do that? Through drumming, talking, yelling, singing, dancing, jumping around, punching a pillow, right? Whatever it is, jumping in the water. Whatever it is, how can you express that? How can you put a physical action on those feelings that you're holding inside? Usually when people are angry, they're angry for a good reason. And one of the things that helps us release anger is the practice of forgiveness. Forgiveness doesn't mean I'm a spiritual person now, so what you did to me doesn't matter, and I'm past it, and we'll just forget it and pretend it never happened. Forgiveness means I've come to a place energetically where I can now accept that whatever happened between us is not happening now. That I refuse to live as if the thing that I'm angry about or the thing that gives me pain is still happening, right? What we put our energy on, that becomes our present moment, that becomes our now. So if I'm putting all my energy on my feelings of anger, my feelings of resentment, my feelings of sorrow, loss, pain, if I put all my energy on that, then that's where I am. In sorrow, in pain, in anger, in loss. And so to begin to shift that energy, Vicky, it's very important to take a look at what is this pain? What is this anger? One of the best exercises I know for removing and releasing things that no longer serve us, things that we are truly ready to let go of, is to take a moment and just breathe into your heart center. And the way you do that is you start by just sitting down and getting quiet. You take a nice deep breath in, just as is comfortable for you, and feel that energy right here, right in your heart center, right in that fourth chakra. This is the area of the body where we hold balance between the physical and the spiritual, between the emotional and the tangible. I also am coming to believe that it's the area where we hold energy between past and future. This is where we can hold our present moment, hold our now in the heart center. And so if every day, if you wake up and that anger is there and that pain is there, acknowledge it, say thank you. Thank you, pain, for the lessons you're teaching. Thank you, anger. And then take a nice deep breath into your heart center, a nice breath in. And on the exhale, imagine that you can begin to loosen up anything that's stuck in that area that you want to let go of. Imagine that you are setting free, that coming to the surface now, rising to the surface, are the pain and the anger, the loss, the fear, the grief, and that any part of this that no longer serves you may be released on the next right exhale. And just release. You may do that breath, the breathing into the heart center, the mindful starting to release what no longer serves you. You may do that breath when you wake up in the morning before you even get out of bed. You can do it in line at the grocery store. You can do it when you're stuck in traffic. You can stop and take that breath in the middle of a discussion that might be triggering you, triggering those feelings of anger. And that may help you begin to release some of this. Because we can't release what we feel still serves us, it's also important to look at that anger. What we see as negative influences in our lives, anger, greed, resentment, loneliness, despair, all must be acknowledged before we can let go of them. Often when we get upset, we get into a difficult place, we make it worse for ourselves by trying to pretend that nothing's wrong. No, I'm fine. I'm just carrying some anger about my husband's death, but I'm not going to feel that because a good person would just move on with her life. Good person wouldn't be angry because after all, he's passed away. Right? We make it worse when we do that. We compound the pain. We drive that energy deeper and deeper and deeper into our core. So by acknowledging and releasing through the breath, we can come to a place of more freedom, more peace, more joy. Vicki, I'm wishing you and everyone who is watching today many blessings as they move through their day. Take a moment today to take that breath and on the exhale, release what no longer serves you. I will check back in with you in another couple of weeks to answer another one of your questions. If you'd like to connect with me, you can always email me. My email address is Karen, Karen, at KarenHager.com. Until the next time we connect, I'm wishing you peace.